Alright, let's replace this outdoor light fixture with a new one. So there are multiple ways it could be mounted. You guys can see it has two front bolts that are mounted. Sometimes it's just one, sometimes it's just two on the sides. So this one in the front. So I got loose one, and another is pretty much got rusted and it's screwing the whole screw with it. So I just have to keep unscrewing it until it just fully comes off the electrical box. Essentially, it has a metal plate that is attached to, which is attached to electrical box. So if I keep unscrewing, it will just come off. So you have to just be patient with it, okay? But before you do this, of course, turn off your power and make sure you have your power tester in your pocket, because once we loosen up these bolts, we're going to be, of course, holding the fixture with one of our hands when we try to remove the wiring. So this is what I'm doing right now. You can see I loosened it, removed it, and then you guys can see I have two wires, black, white, and then ground there. So, and I'm testing the power. Again, I know it's off, but I have to double check all the time. So no power. I'm going to remove the wire nuts, and I'll just usually put the wire nuts back on until I get that electrical, pretty much the metal plate that is being attached to from the electrical box. You guys can see it's been there probably ever since this home was built, for like over 30-40 years. So wiring is all good. I don't like to cut wires. Some people do it. Do not shorten your wires, okay? Just be patient. If you remove the wire nuts, you will be able to, and you will manage to remove the wiring, okay? Sometimes I see people just cut them off and then make them short, which is, yeah, you don't want to do that unless there's some damage to the wire. But if everything is okay, just be patient, remove it, and then you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver and then flathead screwdriver. So Phillips to remove the plate, this metal plate, and then sometimes the ground screw right there is flathead. So you're going to remove the ground, which is grounding this plate. So, and then once we remove it, the new one will have pretty much same thing, okay? So if you see green screw, that means that's where you need to attach the ground wire. So my new fixture is a little bit different, not identical. I mean, the design is sure identical, but the way it mounts pretty much the same. So it has a plate. Usually when you buy a new one, plate comes attached to the fixture. So all you have to do, unpack it, don't throw anything away, okay? And then you will be removing that plate, which will get attached to the electrical box first, and then you're gonna mount the fixture. So which is I'm doing right now. You guys can see there are two screws, Phillips, on each side, which is holding that bracket. So I'm removing it, and for convenience, they provided this setup where instead of putting it straight, wire knotting it into the electrical box, they have this little connector. Again, I can just remove it, put the bracket on, and then wire knot my connector. So it's just kind of like easier to mount it on. Again, this is just purely for convenience. If you don't have that setup, that's fine too. You will be just holding up your fixture while you're trying to put the wires together, where a lot of people fail. You need to keep that in mind. A lot of people fail because they let the fixture hang, or they hold the fixture by the wires and then try to, because it's difficult sometimes. But you want to be careful when you're attaching the, if you don't have this kind of situation where I have right now, you just have to hold the fixture steady up while you're putting the three wires that you're connecting, that they make a solid connection, because sometimes it slips away, or it barely makes a contact inside of the electrical wire nut, and then it just slips off when you put the fixture together, and then it just won't work when you are done. So to prevent that situation, you have to, that old school design, again, it's not old school, but if it doesn't have a connector like this, make sure you do a good job with the connection. That's the main part. You guys can see I put the bracket on. I even leveled the bracket. So there are just 2 screws. And then I have, again, this connector, white to white, black to black, green to green. You guys can see I grounded the plate, and then I connected that ground to the green ground wire of the connector as well, because we have to ground the fixture wire and that bracket as well. So that's the code. So you have to, if you see a green screw, that means just make a loop around that screw with the ground wire and then connect it, and then you can connect the ground just like I did right there. And now I have to put the wires nicely inside of the electrical box right there. And once I'm done with this step, you will see it's just, again, this connector makes it a little bit easier. I didn't know that I will be dealing with this kind of setup, but again, this is just I'm helping someone here, and they bought this design from Costco. I don't even know what's the model. I think I showed it earlier, the design of this fixture. So you guys can see all I do, it has only one way of connecting. Just click connect it. Yeah, it's hard to have my phone in my hand and at the same time fixture in my hand and then work with one of my hands. So I'm doing all 3, and while I'm on a ladder. So sorry for the footage, but again, if you get one side in, that's what I do all the time. I will just get one side, I will get the screw couple threads in, and then I'll mount one side, which makes it super easy to put the other side. And then I put the light bulb in, and looks like it has little cover for the light bulb as well, which I screw it on. And then this has a dawn and dusk sensor, but again, this light is already switched. So again, that person doesn't want to use it, so we're gonna just close it. It comes with this little cap that you can close, which means you will be able to turn on and off, just normal switch. Level it again. And then I installed multiple of them, so this one that I installed doesn't need sealing around it, but this one, you guys can see, I have to level it. Okay, it's kind of crooked too, electrical box is sticking out. It's not a big deal, okay? So I just insert a slight cardboard piece just so I can level the fixture first, okay? And then what I do is I use a silicone which will level it for me, and it will make it waterproof too. So this is a clear silicone which I will apply on top and sides, just so water when it rains doesn't slide into my electrical box and into the wire nuts and doesn't short out. So I just apply it, even I don't have to go all around, okay? So I just go from the top and then to the center, and it will do both for me. It will be a sealing and at the same time leveling it, and then later on I can remove that piece of cardboard that I put to hold it, kind of like level it. Once it dries out, it will hold it perfectly. So that's the video. That's how you install outdoor light fixture. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comment below. Take care. See you in the next one.